Welcome to Kids Magic Memory Lane. We hope you enjoy your video.
The Great Race Across the Universe. To find the atomic chocolate-coated candy cane. Chapter 1. The Call to Adventure. In a galaxy not so far away, nestled among the vibrant colors and whimsical sights of Startown, a legendary event was about to unfold. The Great Race Across the Universe. This annual spectacle was more than just a competition. It was a rite of passage for young adventurers who, with their trusty spacecraft, would set off on a thrilling quest to find the rarest of treasures of the atomic chocolate-coated candy cane. Whispers of its magical powers spread through the town like wildfire, with tales claiming that whoever found this extraordinary candy cane would be granted one wish, turning dreams into reality. As the race day approached, the atmosphere was electric with anticipation, and the entire town buzzed with excitement and hopeful chatter. Meet our fearless heroes. Captain Zippy, a clever and resourceful girl with a boundless love for adventure and an unyielding spirit. And her brother, Buzzy, a tech genius whose knack for fixing anything mechanical made him the perfect partner in their escapades. And their trusty pet robot, Sparky, a charming hybrid of dog and spaceship, equipped with gadgets that often save the day. Together, they piloted their ship, the Candy Cruiser, a colorful vessel adorned with candy-themed decorations and equipped with the latest in candy-fueled technology, allowing them to navigate the challenges of the cosmos with style and speed. But they weren't the only contenders in this exhilarating race. Across the galaxy, other competitors prepared their ships with equal fervor. There was the speedy and sly Captain Whirlwind, notorious for his quick maneuvers in the sleek Sugar Sprint. Known for his cunning tricks, he was a force to be reckoned with. Then there was the brilliant, yet quirky, Professor Pudding, who commanded the Marshmallow Express, a ship that ran on laughter and joy, making it a whimsical but unpredictable vessel. And let's not forget the mischievous twins, the Cacao Brothers, who zoomed around in their trickster ship, the Chocolate Chaser, always devising clever schemes to get ahead. The stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions. And as the sun set over Startown, the excitement reached a fever pitch. The townsfolk gathered in droves, their cheers echoing through the air, creating an atmosphere rich with camaraderie and competitive spirit. The countdown to adventure was about to begin. Chapter 2. The Starting Line. Finally, the day of the race arrived, and a vibrant sea of colorful spacecraft lined up at the starting point amidst a backdrop of twinkling stars. Each ship was unique, reflecting the personality of its pilot. And the air was thick with the scent of candy and the sound of laughter and cheers from the crowd. The race course would take the brave crews through the mesmerizing twinkling nebula, past the alluring yet unpredictable cotton candy comets, and into the infamous licorice pit, a treacherous region where many racers had lost their way and dreams. As the countdown began, 10, 9, 8, Zippy clutched the controls of the Candy Cruiser, her heart racing with a mix of excitement and determination. "This is it, team. Let's show them what we've got," she exclaimed, glancing at Buzzy and Sparky, who were both ready for the adventure ahead. "On your marks, get set, go!" shouted the announcer, and with a blast of candy-colored smoke, the race began in a whirlwind of color and energy. Chapter 3. The Twinkling Nebula. With a burst of speed, the Candy Cruiser zoomed ahead, darting through the sparkling stars of the Twinkling Nebula, where luminous constellations danced in the night sky. Buzzy activated their ship's sugar boosters, propelling them faster than they had ever gone. "Hold on tight," he called out as they navigated through the brilliant light. Just then, Zippy caught sight of Captain Whirlwind closing in, his ship gliding effortlessly through the nebula. "Look out! Here comes Captain Whirlwind!" Zippy shouted, her eyes narrowing as they narrowly dodged his ship. But Whirlwind had a trick up his sleeve. He released a cloud of sticky marshmallow goo, hoping to slow down the Candy Cruiser. In a split-second decision, Sparky sprang into action, utilizing his built-in wind turbine to blow the goo away. "Nice try, Whirlwind," Zippy giggled as they zoomed past him, leaving a trail of candy sparkles in their wake. Chapter 4. The Cotton Candy Comets. As they continued their journey, the space racers entered the enchanting field of cotton candy comets, where fluffy pink and blue comets floated like giant cotton candy clouds. The Cacao Brothers were leading, their ship gliding effortlessly through the sweet atmosphere. But Zippy had a clever plan brewing. "Buzzy, let's create a cotton candy shield," she declared, her eyes sparkling with excitement. With the flick of a switch, the Candy Cruiser was enveloped in a protective layer of fluffy cotton candy, allowing them to bounce off the comets without losing speed. "This is sweet." Zippy cheered, her laughter echoing through the cockpit as they overtook the Cacao Brothers, who were too busy trying to catch a comet to notice their rivals passing by. The vibrant colors of the comets painted the sky, and for a moment, it felt like they were flying through a dream. Chapter 5. The Licorice Pit. But the adventure was far from over. The final challenge awaited them in the infamous Licorice Pit, a swirling vortex of thick black licorice strands, known for ensnaring the unwary. Many racers had gotten stuck there in the past, and Zippy felt a thrill of determination surge through her veins. "We can do this, team." "Stay focused," she urged, her eyes sharp as they approached the dark, twisting depths. As they entered the pit, the Candy Cruiser began to get tangled in the licorice, the sticky strands wrapping around the ship like a trap. "Buzzy, activate the licorice laser," Zippy commanded, her voice steady despite the chaos. With a zap, the laser cut through the sticky strands, freeing their ship just in time to see Professor Pudding struggling ahead, caught in a thick licorice web. "Help me!" he shouted, panic in his voice as he flailed helplessly. With a quick decision, Buzzy steered the Candy Cruiser quad bike toward him. "Hold on, Professor!" He maneuvered the ship expertly, using the licorice laser once again to free him from the sticky trap. Professor Pudding, grateful and filled with admiration for their bravery, nodded appreciatively as they sped onward back to the ship. They were not just competitors. They were a community of adventurers, united in their epic quest. Chapter 6. The Final Stretch. With time running out and the stakes higher than ever, the three ships sped toward the final destination, the majestic Candy Cane Castle, where the atomic chocolate-coated candy cane was hidden, waiting to be claimed. But they weren't alone. Captain Whirlwind had regained his speed and was right behind them, determined to snatch victory from their grasp. The castle loomed ahead, its towering spires glistening like a beacon of hope. Zippy pushed the Candy Cruiser to its limits, her focus unwavering. "We can't let him win," she urged, adrenaline pumping through her veins as they approached the finish line. Just as they neared the entrance, Whirlwind attempted to cut them off, his cunning plan clear. But Sparky, with his quick thinking, activated a special maneuver that sent the Candy Cruiser spinning gracefully around Whirlwind, leaving him momentarily baffled. "Nice try, Whirlwind, but you'll need to do better than that." Zippy laughed, her spirit unyielded. The finish line was in sight, and they were determined to cross it first. Chapter 7. The Sweet Victory. At last, the Candy Cruiser burst through the grand gates of Candy Cane Castle, and there it was, the atomic chocolate-coated candy cane, shimmering with magic and promise. Zippy reached out, her heart soaring with joy as she claimed it, feeling the warmth of its power coursing through her. "We did it, team!" she exclaimed, her voice ringing with triumph. As the cheers erupted from the crowd that had gathered to witness the thrilling conclusion, Zippy closed her eyes and made her wish. "I wish for every child in the universe to have a magical adventure." With a flash of light, the candy cane dissolved into a shower of sparkles, cascading through the air and spreading joy and inspiration across the galaxy. The crowd erupted in applause, celebrating not just the victory, but the spirit of togetherness and adventure that the race had ignited. Epilogue. A Galaxy of Adventures. The great race had come to an end, but the adventures were only just beginning. Zippy, Buzzy, and Sparky formed lasting friendships with all the competitors, bonding over their shared experiences and dreams of future escapades. Together, they envisioned new journeys through the stars, sharing laughter and plans, knowing that in the vast universe, there was always more candy to explore and more adventures waiting to unfold. And so, the legend of the atomic chocolate-coated candy cane lived on, inspiring a new generation of adventurers to race across the universe, armed with dreams, friendship, and of course, a sprinkle of magic. The stars twinkled brightly in the night sky, echoing the boundless possibilities that lay ahead. And always remember to follow your dreams. The end.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a video at Kids Magic Memory Lane.